the surgeon decided to admit me for the night for observation. But so far, I hear that the surgery went well. My mom was giving me some update about one of the parathyroid glands. Something about it wasn't happy, so she put it back in the neck. I'm not certain exactly what that means, but I guess I'll get the full update from her when she comes by and makes rounds. As you could tell, I'm quite loopy. And my throat was kind of sore. I've been sucking on these here lozenges. They're helping. I feel like I have to keep clearing my throat, and then of course when I do that, it makes the cut hurt. So the nurse just gave me some Tylenol 3. So I'm just waiting for when my husband and my kids come to visit. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I miss them a lot. But so far so good. Get some rest. Get some rest in the meantime. I wait for that. Mornings, day 2. Just got up, waiting for some breakfast to come. Still have my friend, Mr. Ivy. I will be glad when he and I part ways. But feeling okay this morning. Just voice is a little raspy. It still hurts to swallow. And I keep getting the feeling like I need to clear my throat. So that hurts, but incision looks okay. Incision doesn't hurt. I should be getting discharged around 10 a.m. So I'm looking forward to that and going home, being in my own comfy bed, going home. So it's been about 4 weeks since my surgery, and the recovery process has gotten a lot better. It was definitely very painful in the very beginning when I first got home. I had a lot of pain around the incision. I had this surgical glue that you can see in some of the prior clips, and little by little the glue peeled off on its own, but it was just very irritating to my skin initially, and just used to make the incision feel very, very sensitive. As time went on, that did get better. A couple things that helped me during the recovery process. One was sleeping with this pillow. This actually belongs to my son. This is his travel pillow, but that used to help with propping my neck up so that I would have some support while I was sleeping. And then I also used these pads right here, these ice packs, and this was really a lifesaver with helping to soothe my neck where it just felt kind of sore and tight. It comes in a box that looks like this that I got from CVS. So if you are going to be having any type of thyroid surgery, I highly, highly, highly recommend support pillow and the ice pack to help with the recovery process. One other thing that I did find very helpful is this oral spray. It's like a chloroseptic spray. There was a lot of discomfort in my throat from the breathing tube, and the nurse gave me this while I was in the hospital, and I brought it home with me. So I used this I think for like the first maybe week and a half after surgery, because my throat was very sore. So this helped a ton. So I did struggle with the decision initially whether to really have the surgery done, because I am neither hypo or hyper. My TSH and blood levels were always fine for my thyroid. However, I had pneumonia back in 2015. And when I had the ultrasound then for my lungs, it was discovered that I had a cluster of nodules on the left side of my thyroid. Actually, there were these two nodules on the right side, and then I had a cluster measuring 4.5 centimeters on the left side, in addition to the fact that my thyroid was enlarged. I had a biopsy done during the spring, and the biopsy results did come back benign. However, my doctor was concerned with the fact that with the cluster of nodules being so large on the left side, that it was possible that cancer could be missed in that area. And the way that the nodules were growing, it was growing and pressing towards my airway. I had a lung function test around the time when I had pneumonia and discovered that there was some type of blockage occurring, and the doctor at the time assumed that it could be related to my thyroid. So given all those things, I decided it was best to just go ahead and have the left side removed, with the hope that I would not have to start any type of hormone therapy, because I would still have the right side to compensate for. So I talked about this a bit in the recording when I was in the hospital, but I was very drugged up and very woozy, still in a lot of pain. So what was discovered during the time when I had the surgery was that the nerve that affects vocal pitch was tangled up within the nodule. So the doctor said that she had to carefully unwrap it, and she had to actually clean it by scraping it clean. So fortunately, the nerve was spared. So because of that, sometimes my voice does get strained. It kind of goes in and out, but fortunately the nerve was spared. So I did not have any type of permanent damage to my voice, thank God. But yes, it's not difficult for me to speak, but sometimes if I've been, talking for a long period of time, my voice gets tired. Like even now, you hear my voice kind of gets a little raspy, and I already have a naturally raspy type of voice, but it gets a little more raspy. So that's one thing that I've definitely experienced since from the surgery, but hopefully that will get better as time goes on. Another thing, referring back to the picture that the surgeon drew for me, I was supposed to lose 2 parathyroid glands. I did not, so I still have all 4. But one of the parathyroid glands, the doctor said that it was not happy, it was not getting blood flow. So they took it out and diced it up and transplanted it in my neck. So I guess I'm the new bionic woman. I don't know, but it's still supposed to function and work fine. So I thought that was interesting. Another thing was that the surgeon said I had a lymph node that was just sitting right on top of my neck when she made the incision, and she thought that looked strange. So she did remove that as well, and had that tested by pathology. Pathology report did come back, thank God. Nodules, the lymph node, non-cancerous. So I feel very fortunate and very blessed, and I'm just praying for continued good health from here on out. I go see the endocrinologist in February. 2 other things that I've been using that was recommended when I watched some videos. One is this biocorneum scar treatment cream. I've been rubbing that twice a day, in addition to using vitamin E on the incision. And the surgeon also recommended the silicone scar sheets, which is supposed to help the scar to heal flat. So far so good. You can get a good look at the incision here. I don't feel as though I've experienced any type of significant weight gain since from the time of my surgery. I have put on some weight, but I think it's just fluid, and I just really have not been active since from the time I had the surgery. So I'm really looking forward to just getting back to being active, working out, eating healthy, and just focusing on good health, you know. Just glad to have really had a good experience, because I did watch a lot of videos of women who have had thyroid surgery, whether partial or whether, you know, the entire thyroid. And some women really have struggled and really been through some unfortunate setbacks from surgery. So I do feel very fortunate and very blessed. And prayerfully, when I go see the endocrinologist in February, I'll have another great report during that time. So thank you for watching. I just thought it was important to share my story, because when I first was faced with this whole situation, I thought it was so interesting that there were so many women that seem to be going through the same thing. And it's strange how the majority of women who I came across all had, if they had a partial, it was their left side. So I don't know what it is about the left side of the thyroid that seems to be problematic for most women. But I wanted to be able to share my experience for anyone else who may be going through the same thing, anyone else who is feeling, you know, discouraged or not really sure what to expect. I just want to take the opportunity to encourage you and help ease any worry or concern that you have, and know that you are victorious, you are more than a conqueror, and that you will get through this. And you have me here if you need me, questions, or if you want someone to talk to or pray with you. I am here, I am available, and I care about you. So thanks again for watching. I wish everyone a wonderful, happy new year, a wonderful 2020. I can't wait to take these braids out and wash my hair and make new videos of what's going on with my hair right now. And I'm still natural. I'm still natural. I'm still doing twist outs and fun stuff, and I flat iron when I want to, or, you know, we'll see what 2020 brings for my hair. I've been kind of back and forth about whether to cut it or try something new. So stay tuned for that. All right. Have a fantastic new year. All the best.